Hello all of you beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. My name is Letrice Namron, so make yourselves comfortable. Now if you do decide to stay, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because over here we love everything bizarre, true, diabolical, and haunting. So if you're into that as well, then I think you're gonna be right at, I think you're gonna just love it here. So I must give credit where credit is due. I was inspired by some of my favorite YouTube content creators here, and their names are Mr. Ballin, Brittany Vaughn, Leah Nicole, Bailey Sarian, just to name a few. So I'm like, why not let me get out and see what I have, because there are some stories that, you know, every story cannot be told by one person. So I hope you guys like it here, and if you're also into getting into the mind of a serial killer then stay tuned. Now this story right here is really disturbing to me, because it actually has hardly any coverage. It was like picking bones when I was trying to find research for the alleged quote-unquote serial killer. So it's just mind-boggling to me that this is just like it's 2021. Now this story right here is particularly disturbing to me. You see, I'm trying to enunciate all of my words. It's really disturbing because even though it's 2021 and this happened in 2009 and 2010, I could not even find the birthday of the killer. I couldn't find any information on his childhood to see why he would think the way he think, or why he would do the things that he did, because I really believe that early childhood kind of affects the mental capacity of a person. You know what I mean? Not to give any excuses, but I'm just saying, y'all know the parents be the ones that, y'all know the parents, a parent can create a serial killer, you know what I mean? And his mother in particular, it seems like she missing a few too many screws up there. So I couldn't even find his birthday. So it was really kind of a setback, but I still wanted to get this story out there because it's just so mind-blowing that there is hardly any coverage. I even YouTubed it, no YouTube videos on it, so I don't even know if you'll be seeing this video. I don't even know what's going to happen, but I just wanted to make everything aware, because this person does have a court date coming up. So this is the story of the alleged suspected serial killer in Chicago, Illinois. In August of 2009, two teenage girls would go missing only a few weeks apart. Their names were Kiara Wyndham of Harvey, Illinois, and Kamika Coleman of Chicago, Illinois. On August 27th of 2009, Coleman's body would be found in an alleyway in Blue Island. It would take roughly about a year to identify Wyndham's body, which was also found in an alleyway in the southeast side of Chicago. Both were found strangled, clothed, but their underwear and their tennis shoes were missing. During the police investigation, phone records would focus in on a specific individual, and that person's name is Sonny Pierce. Now, Sonny Pierce was first interviewed in 2009 in relation to the slaying of Kamika Coleman. Now, Pierce did admit to police that he did have relations with Coleman, but afterwards he dropped her off on the corner in Blue Island and leaving. And at that point, we all know what happened to Coleman. She was later found in the alleyway strangled. The investigation would lead the police to find out that Pierce had met both girls on a phone chat line called at the time the Chicago Alibi. So as it seemed, he lured these females to his home, strangled them, raped them, and disposed of their bodies in an alleyway. Being that the police didn't have any real evidence to go by, even though I'm sure they had their gut feeling about it, they could not hold Sony Pierce on anything. So time flies when you're having fun, apparently, because in 2010 other tragedies will occur. Now in 2010, Sony Pierce must have bamboozled another woman because he had a girlfriend. This girlfriend had a child, and the child was a beautiful little boy. His name was Jordan Woods. He was 17 months old. In May of 2010, Sony Pierce was apparently, I believe, babysitting. Like I said, I really couldn't find any information on why he had, you know, the little boy. But in other cases, not pertaining to this one, the mother will leave the children with the stepfather, and the father would just end up hurting the child badly. And we all know how a lot of those stories end. So I think that the child was left with Sony Pierce. Sony Pierce's perspective, the child was reaching out for him, but he really wasn't paying attention to the child. He just thought the child needed attention. Now, the night that Jordan choked, Sony Pierce's mother was there, and she claimed that prior to Jordan choking, she heard a commotion, to which she went to go investigate to see what was going on, and she actually witnessed Pierce trying to give Jordan resuscitation. So he was trying to resuscitate the little boy, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, do he even know how to resuscitate? You know, have you taken any type of classes? Do you know what to do to resuscitate a 17-month-old? Because it's not the same as resuscitating an adult. But that's neither here nor there. Now, even though I could not find the article or anything pertaining to the investigation on Jordan Woods, Pierce's mother, who's always coming for her boy, she actually told investigators, she said that baby Jordan passed out due to high blood sugar due to a diabetic condition. But the child was actually choking. Jordan Woods would actually succumb to the choking, to which he died in May of 2010. Now, Jordan had already suffered a broken leg, to which Pierce said that he got it caught up in a playpen and he broke his leg. Yeah, I'm feeling the same exact way. It's also reported that Jordan Woods also was mauled by a dog as well. At the time of the autopsy, there could be no conclusions on how baby Jordan passed, so it was inconclusive. And Sony Pierce, once again, was not charged. A few months later, Mariah Edwards would go missing as well. Mariah Edwards was 17 years old at the time she went missing in July of 2010. She was from Blue Island as well. Coincidentally, did I even say that right? Coincidentally, she stayed right across the street from Sony Pierce, lunatic, this maniac. Although at the time investigators did not associate Mariah's disappearance with Sony Pierce, she wasn't officially reported missing until September of 2010. A few weeks after Mariah Edwards went missing, a 15-year-old alleged that Sony Pierce had lured her into his home, choked her out to where she became unconscious. When she came to, she was able to escape, and she reported it to the police. DNA collected during the investigation would link the 15-year-old victim to Kamika Coleman and Kiera Wyndham. And the DNA all led back to Sony no good bleeping Pierce. After the police investigated and took evidence from his home, they discovered his laptop. On his laptop, chilling, disturbing video was found of a teenage girl that was later identified as Mariah Edwards. In the video, Sony Pierce seemed to have been assaulting what seemed to be a lifeless corpse. Mariah's remains still have not been found to this day, and although a search was conducted in the area, nothing was ever located pertaining to her. Police claim that Sony Pierce did admit to assaulting Mariah Edwards in front of a group of men, to which they all beat her until she was deceased and disposed of her body in a garbage bag. But no men were ever named. So the claim could be false. He could have done all of that on his own. And like I said, to this day, Mariah Edwards' family still has not had any justice, or anyone in this case has not had any justice related to their loved one's death. This story is really disturbing to me because of the little evidence and information that I did find. I was able to piece some things together. I could not find any type of arrest record for Sony Pierce, or any type of childhood information. It's like, I thought the story was actually like fabricated. I'm like, how is there nothing on this diabolical maniac? Like, how is there no information? So this is like a serial killer that no one actually knows about. Like, and it's really upsetting to me because these girls need justice. It was not just 2 people or 3 people. This was also a little 17-month-old that died by the hands of Sony Pierce. Whether the information he gave is just, everything pertains to choking and strangulation. So it's like something's going on, and the ball was just dropped completely with the justice system, because there's not even a news article that I could find. Now, I did run across some information pertaining to last year, to where Kiera Wyndham's mom actually was in an article, because to this day Sony Pierce has not had any trial. He's actually being held in the County Cook jail, I believe, still to this day. But I did do an inmate research, and he is still there, and his trial is set to be in January of 2022. So we will have some information coming up in the near future about this horrific, just haunting story about these girls and this little boy that passed away by the hands of some deranged lunatic whose mammy is still taking up for him, saying that he is innocent. And I know it's innocent until proven guilty, but Dana does not lie. For those of you who don't know who Dana is, that's DNA. She does not lie. If it was linked to Coleman as well as Wyndham, and with Wyndham, he didn't even say that he had any connection. He didn't even admit to having any contact with her, but his DNA was still found on her, as well as the bone-chilling video of him assaulting the lifeless corpse of Mariah Edwards, who to this day her remains have not been found. This person needs to actually get tortured and just, I can't say that on here, huh? I do believe in certain signs, and it's just so crazy that when I came across this, I was like, they're gonna get justice, because Kamika Coleman's body was actually found on the 27th of August 2009, and on the 27th of August 2010 Sony Pierce was arrested in relation to the 15-year-old rape victim. So I do believe in signs, and I think that justice will be served in this case. Okay, you guys, so that is it for today's video. Leave a comment down below if you find out this lunatic's birthday, because I'm just trying to see what sign he is. I'm on some Brittany Vaughn stuff, so I'm just trying to see what sign he is. I mean, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate, comment, or subscribe, and come back and visit me for my next video, which I will be uploading weekly. Thank you guys so much, and see you next time.